Wake up and you'll find that the global IQ is dropped by 1,000 times. The once universally known 99 multiplication table has become the world's most difficult math problem. Luo Wenhao finally realized that he had fallen into a trap, his face turning red as he stood there. The others also gradually reacted, wanting to laugh but held back due to Luo Wenhao's face, so they stifled their laughter. Some couldn't hold it in and burst into laughter, only to be scared back by a glare from Luo Wenhao. The restroom guard is different, smooth talker. The anger on Luo Wenhao's face subsided, and he sat back in his seat, annoyed. Beep beep. The timer on the screen reset to 0 at that moment. The exam is over. Candidates, leave your test papers on your seats and exit the examination room. The host's voice rang out. As soon as the words fell, all the candidates slowly left their seats after leaving their exam papers behind. When passing by Qin Feng, they couldn't help but laugh a few times. Qin Feng was the last one to leave the classroom. As soon as he stepped out, laughter could be heard all around. Ha, the madman from Qingshan district is here. Crazy, he actually slept during the elite meeting. Qin Feng shook his head helplessly and quickly walked back to the Qingshan district. Qin Feng, how did you do in the exam? Why did you fall asleep again? Principal Ma looked at Qin Feng with a worried expression. Don't worry. Qin Feng coldly said a sentence and stopped talking, playing with his phone instead. Principal Ma didn't know what else to say and sighed heavily. Please take a rest, wait a moment, our results will be out soon. The host stood on the stage and said to everyone. The people below were discussing who would be the champion. Qin Chuan, how did you do? The middle-aged woman sat next to Qin Chuan. It's okay. Qin Chuan replied lightly, then looked at the review materials in her hand. The champion must be you. Why are you still looking at the review materials? The middle-aged woman ate fruit, but her mouth didn't stop. The questions this year were relatively easy. There might even be a second round of competition. Qin Chuan raised her eyes slightly. Ah, easy? No way. These are second-grade questions. The middle-aged woman was somewhat surprised. For me, Qin Chuan said and then lowered her head to look at the materials, no longer speaking. Genius is different. The middle-aged woman sighed. At the same time, on the other side, Bowen, can you win the championship? The man next to him calmly looked at Bowen while drinking his beverage. Not necessarily. Bowen shook his head. Oh, are the questions difficult? The middle-aged man asked in confusion. No, but there are still talented people this year. Morong Bowen looked towards Luo Qingchuan's direction. Luo Qingchuan happened to raise her eyes at this moment, and for a moment, their eyes met, but quickly looked away. The middle-aged man followed Morong Bowen's gaze. Are you talking about her? Indeed, she has some ability, but compared to you, she's still lacking. Morong Bowen smiled and didn't say anything. Ha, Principal Yang, did you see that? The guy from Qingshan district was sleeping inside. Luo Wenhao looked in Qin Feng's direction and said jokingly. Ha, I saw it clearly, he's just here to make an appearance, don't worry about it. How did you do in the exam? Principal Yang paused and asked. Those questions were too easy, it was child's play. Luo Wenhao looked proudly at the principal. That's good, we have a genius from Beihai district, it's our honor. Principal Yang smiled with satisfaction. Unlike Qingshan district, they haven't had a genius in so many years. Ha ha, ha ha. The two of them laughed and talked. Ahem. Everyone, please be quiet, the results of the competition are in my hands. The host cleared his throat. Two staff members handed a piece of paper to the host, who looked at it and showed surprise on his face, but quickly returned to normal. The noisy venue instantly quieted down. Host, the top 3 are already in my hands, and I will announce them one by one. You will never guess the top 3 this year. Everyone focused their attention on the host. The first place should be Luo Qingchuan from Qingchuan district. I think it must be Morong Bowen. This girl's eyes couldn't help but look towards Morong Bowen, full of admiration. There's also a possibility for that black guy Luo Wenhao. Anyway, it definitely won't be someone from the toilet district. As soon as these words were spoken, the people around them laughed softly. The third place is from. At this point, the host deliberately paused. This host, playing these tricks, testing our patience. Host, give me some applause. There was instant applause from the audience. Host, the applause is not enthusiastic enough. After saying that, there was another round of enthusiastic applause. Host, here, I would like to thank once again all the leaders and teachers who took the time out of their busy schedules to attend our elite meeting. This host. A group of people in the audience were at a loss whether to laugh or cry. The director sat on the sofa silently praying, and the third place was Qin Feng. Qin Feng looked confidently at the host. Host, ahem, the third place is from the Beihai district, Luo Wenhao. There was a warm applause from the audience, as if they had expected it. Damn, how am I only third place? Luo Wenhao was very dissatisfied with his performance. It's already good, there are many strong competitors in the elite competition, and the questions were difficult. The middle-aged man next to him comforted. Humph, my goal was first place. Luo Wenhao snorted. The middle-aged man shook his head with regret. On the Qingshan district side, what a pity, couldn't even get third place, what a pity. The director's hopes were dashed, constantly sighing on the side. Director, can you please be quiet? Qin Feng said helplessly. Qin Feng, I thought you could at least get third place. Sigh. The director shook his head and sighed. The first place hasn't been announced yet, right? Qin Feng slowly spoke. First place? Do you think this is our Qingshan district's math? Host, now announcing the second place. Before Director Ma could finish speaking, he was interrupted by the host. Director Ma stopped talking and listened attentively to the host. Host, the second place is from Dash. This host is starting again. The second place should be Qingchuan. I think so too. It can't possibly be the toilet district. Ha ha. Laughter filled the surroundings. Faced with occasional mocking glances, Director Ma felt extremely embarrassed, while Qin Feng sat on the sofa with an indifferent expression. Host, the second place is from Qingchuan district, Luo Qingchuan. The host paused for a moment before slowly speaking. There was another round of enthusiastic applause from the audience. The single men clapped the loudest, sending congratulatory glances towards Qingchuan district. Qingchuan, getting second place is not bad, you can go intern at the strong corporation. The middle-aged woman next to him comforted. Qingchuan didn't even lift his head, just softly responded. The middle-aged woman tactfully stopped talking. The first place is yours, Bowen. It's a great honor for our Sichuan district. The man next to him excitedly looked at Morong Bowen. Not necessarily. Morong Bowen calmly spoke. At the same time, in the Beihai district, Principal Yang. Am I still not as good as that bookworm Bowen? Luo Wenhao angrily spoke. How is that possible? You're much better than him, he just got lucky. Principal Yang consoled him. Does Qingchuan deserve second place? Does he deserve first place? Luo Wenhao looked towards Morong Bowen. Host, now announcing the first place. Do we even need an announcement? Of course it's my brother Bowen. Well deserved. But why isn't the host mentioning the score? Yeah, why didn't the host mention the score? The host paused for a moment. The first place is from Sichuan district, Morong Bowen. A wave of enthusiastic applause erupted from the audience. Bowen, you've brought glory to our Sichuan district. Although they had expected it, the middle-aged man couldn't contain his excitement. Bowen's face remained expressionless. This competition was too easy. Qingshan district. Let's pack up and leave. The director's last hope was shattered, and he started packing up. Do you think the host is implying that we should leave? Qin Feng, although confused about why he didn't have a ranking, suddenly seemed to understand something. What do you mean? The director looked at Qin Feng in confusion. Look, Qingshan district is getting ready to leave. Ha ha ha, the toilet district is preparing to sneak away. How embarrassing. Ha ha. Just then, everyone also noticed the commotion in the Qingshan district. They burst into laughter. Host, do you all think it's over? At this moment, the host smiled and spoke on stage. Everyone was puzzled. Right, the scores haven't been announced yet. Host, you forgot to mention the scores. The audience thought that the host had forgotten to mention the scores and reminded him one after another. Host, do you want to know why I didn't mention the scores? Watch an advertisement and I'll come back to tell you the correct answer. This host. Quite interesting. Host, just say it already. The audience below couldn't help but urge. Host, today is a historic day, and you will soon know why I didn't mention the scores. Say it already. It's making us anxious. Host, because in today's competition, host, for the first time in history, there is a tie. As soon as these words were spoken, there was shock in the audience. A tie? Could it be that the three of them tied? This is too dramatic. Host, but it's not over yet. Do you think only 3 people tied? I'll tell you, no. What do you mean? Could there be a fourth person? Oh my god. 4 people tied? Who else? Who could it be? Definitely not from the toilet area. This remark was followed by laughter from the surrounding people. Ha ha, I knew I couldn't lose to that kid Morong Bowen, turns out we tied. Luo Wenhao burst into laughter. Host, we have a 4th place today, and these 4 will compete in another round. Host, who is the 4th person? Stop teasing us. Qingshan district. Qin Feng, are you ready? Let's go. Hey, Director Ma sighed, not feeling any connection with the 4th person. I told you, I've already decided the champion. Qin Feng sat still in his place. Ha ha, even if it's the 100th place, it won't be your turn. Crazy. Ignore him. The people around kept mocking Qin Feng. Host, 4th place. From. Host, 4th place. From Qin Feng of Qingshan District. Silence. The whole venue fell silent. Host, the 4 of them, all scored 20 points. They will compete in another round. The host had already anticipated this result, ignoring the quiet venue and continued speaking. Everyone stared blankly at Qin Feng. Qin. I didn't hear wrong, did I? Director Ma's eyes were blank, and the clothes he was holding slowly fell. I told you, I've already decided the championship. Qin Feng calmly spoke. Oh my god, did I hear it right? Full marks? Director Ma swallowed a mouthful of saliva, staring at Qin Feng in astonishment. The sound of Director Ma swallowing saliva was heard by everyone present. Everyone also swallowed a mouthful of saliva. Toilet area? Finally, someone came to their senses and looked at Qin Feng with a blank expression. Qin Feng, you are truly the pride of our Qingshan district. Director Ma recovered after a while, disappointment disappeared from his face, and he rushed over to hug Qin Feng in excitement. Damn! It's actually Qingshan district. Damn! Getting full marks even in sleep? Is there a mistake? One by one, the people came back to their senses, staring at Qin Feng in disbelief. Damn! What level is this? He got the same score as me? Luo Wenhao looked at Qin Feng in shock. Morong Bowen and Luo Qingchuan were also shocked as they looked at Qin Feng. The toilet area got full marks? Principal Yang also stared at Qin Feng in disbelief. I guess he just got lucky. There's still another round. He's destined to be a toilet area person. Luo Wenhao coldly snorted. Yeah, I guess he just got lucky. Otherwise, how could he get full marks? This is an elite competition. There's still another round. Look, how proud the toilet area is. Don't they know there's another round? The people gradually came back to their senses from the shock. The principal excitedly held onto Qin Feng and refused to let go. Principal, please let go. Qin Feng pushed Director Ma with all his strength. Good kid. When you go back, I'll put your photo on the honor roll. Director Ma patted Qin Feng's back and slowly released his hands that were embracing Qin Feng. To get full marks in the elite competition. It's the glory of our Nanshan Elementary School. Even if there is no ranking in the extra round, it's already impressive to make it this far. Director Ma couldn't hide his excitement. Host, our extra round is about to begin. Candidates, please wait in the waiting area.